But all right, I'm going to try to let the past be the past and not be salty anymore from the previous game, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves with some Mario Kart DS. Hopefully, maybe. I'm really hoping that my mood just isn't ruined from that, but here we go. Here's a game that I know I enjoy. I don't have to spend too much time to think, do I enjoy this game? The answer is yes, a lot of yes. So last time on Mario Kart DS, we got started with this game, and I like this game a lot. We did some Grand Prix stuff. 50cc is really slow. I just gotta admit that. So, given this stream I just bounced off of, I want to be in a good mood, so I'm gonna do more 150. I don't want to be salty right now. Which I wouldn't be salty from 50cc, but it would just be there would be nothing happening in my brain. You gotta get Daisy, though. I mean, I will get Daisy, yes. Not today's stream. Next stream, maybe, would be a better time for me to do that. As for last stream, did we play with everyone except for Bowser? Well, I mean, we did Bowser in the battle mode, I think we did. But, you know, well, let's play as Bowser for a little bit. We're gonna use a hurricane, so I remember this ship. Also, hey, Jerry, how you doing? Alright, so last time we did all of the Retro Grand Prix in 150, and then we did the Nitro Grand Prix in 50. So we're going to do Nitro today in 150, and then maybe Retro in 100? Maybe? I think that would sound fine for me. Let us no longer feel the anguish of trying to learn how fucking Mario Superstars baseball works, and instead notice Wario is driving a fucking tractor. I am for some reason using the analog stick right now, and I have to stop that. Because that is illegal. Also, driving in the grass is illegal, but I guess I'm just going to do that. Jerry says, I'm in the middle of the worst trilogy, assumingly playing Star Wars Lego game, I take it? Oh, thanks, Lukey. I'm not even gonna be salty with this game right now. I'm here to have a good time. I am not here to complain about the AIs, you know, doing stupid shit, and then the game, like, not fully explaining itself. None of that. Episode 7. I'm sorry for your loss. I ended up playing just a little bit of Episode 7 in the LEGO Star Wars game because you need to do that in order to actually have the scavengers be able to do anything. Weird-ass game mechanic, I know. But yeah, your scavengers are fucking useless unless you do Episode 7. So I did just enough to learn how to use scavengers, and they said, okay, I no longer need to see this on my screen. I'm not entirely convinced that I will be even playing through all of those trilogies, to be honest. But, you know, maybe. I don't know. Yesterday I just played, a lot of episode 4. Actually, I played through all of episode 4 co-op with my roommate. Froze, I wish we were streaming because we found the stormtroopers in their boxers. I did find out there is a gonk. Oh, we know. I haven't used cheat codes on my personal save file, but for the co-op one, I looked up the list of all the cheat codes, which doesn't actually seem to be every character is unlockable through cheat codes. But we got like the holiday special characters, and we got holiday special gonk, which is one of the best things ever. You can just fucking run through, you know, you're killing fucking Emperor Palpatine, and then you just He's a good boy. I like Gonk. Gonk is good. But is it true that they're going to be doing like Mandalorian DLC levels down the road, or is it just for the characters that they're doing the DLC, which I already have because of the deluxe edition? The game is loud? Oh shit, it is. Sorry about that. Fucking Mario Kart DS is a very loud game. Slap a compressor, turn that down there. How about now? Can you hear me better now? I'm so sorry about that. I should... normally I would be more on my game about checking the audio levels. But I'm being not here right now. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why this game is so fucking ridiculously loud, though. Slap a limiter on there, too. That'll probably keep it... Just not turn that limiter off as well. Would be nice. Sometimes you gotta blast the liquid serotonin into your ear holes. Well, if you're liquidizing your assets too much, though, then you won't be able to hear me. Which, actually, you know what? That's probably for the better. Here we go. All right, maybe we won't do that. Which Mario Kart game did this map again? This is Mario Kart 8, right? I seem to have very recent memory of this map. Yeah, it was 8. Okay. Oh, Carl. We're just gonna zoom. Zip the fuck zoom out of here. I like this cart for Bowser, though. It's like the Koopa Clown car, but it's like an airplane, which is totally bodacious. My dude, my guy, my fam. Fuck out of here, Yosh. I would have chosen Airship Fortress over this map. True, but I believe before the DLC of Mario Kart 8, there were no repeat returning retro tracks. Am I correct? Airship Fortress came back in Mario Kart 7, which is probably why they didn't do that map again. Even though, yes, it would have just objectively been fine. I wouldn't have cared. It is a really good map. That is true. I have no such complaints with the potential of repeat maps. And I mean, since the DLC of original Mario Kart 8, they threw that rule out the window. But I'm sure that probably played some kind of role into the process of the development team choosing which maps came back. But yes, it is a really good map. Probably my favorite in this game. It's hard to say. The Star Cup in this game has a lot of really good maps. Never really been the biggest fan of any of the Mario circuits across the whole series. The only one that comes to mind that is like, oh, this one's pretty okay. Well, two of them. I actually kind of like the Mobius strip map from Mario Kart 8. I think that one's alright. But otherwise, I don't really even consider that one to be the Mario circuit, even though it is. I find that just to be more synonymous with just Mario Kart 8 in general. But maybe Smash did that to me, since that's the stage that's from Mario Kart 8 and Smash. I'm trying to think. The only other Mario Kart or like Mario Circuit that I like really like is the one from Wii. Is just good, but that's probably a nostalgia thing, to be honest. The Double Dash one is okay. It feels very samey. The Double Dash one feels very samey with the one from this game and a number of other ones as well. 7's Mario Circuit. The only thing I like about 7's Mario Circuit is I like the cherry blossoms, and I like the part where you go inside the castle, which, you know, the cherry blossoms is like the whole map, so you would think I would really like that map, but I don't know. I'm good with, you know, for as far as like repeating course themes are concerned. Rainbow Road is what I like to see in every Mario Kart game, but even Bowser's Castle kind of seems like a tired concept at this point. I really like the Bowser's Factory from the arcade games. Those are really good. Han Solo in Carbonite is a playable character? Really? That's pretty good. How the fuck does he function? Does he just hop around? I actually got a star there somehow. Just went brain dead and started talking about shit. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Emulator revealed. Well, that actually worked out very well for me, Bowser, in that car. Does Wario also have that car? He does not. Could put him in the zipper. Yo, put Wario in the Rob car. Yeah! What did you do? Okay. This is already way more enjoyable than Mario Baseball. I'm trying not to like harp on that game too much right now, because you know I'm sure some people really like it, but boy howdy, am I upset with myself that I wasn't able to like the game. I don't think I'll ever get over myself for it, but as for this game, some more things that I like from this one. You know, as much as I like the kart building concept that was introduced in 7 and continued in 8, there is still something to be missed, I think, about having just like pre-built kart sets. I mean, for the most part, you can still get your silly concepts with your kart bodies, and then the wheels just kind of don't really mean much, aesthetically anyways. I mean, unless you're going for the hot rod, like fucking monster truck tires. No, I was gonna use that. No! Oh, ghosted! Oh. He just waddles around. Okay. Very good Han Solo Carbonite. How do you get him? Unlock what? Why? Okay, I did not stop holding acceleration there, for the record. I was just willing to keep going forward, but Wario took over for me. He's like, no, that's a bad idea. We're going to get blasted. Oh. Cool hitbox. Well, I'm getting second on this race. Unless... Nani? Oh! Oh! Look at that Donkey Kong face! Oh no! He's just gotten from either episode or 5, and then you have to buy him? Okay. 5 or 6, rather. Did I say 5 or 5? I think I think I need, like, to sleep. I need a recharge. Even though I got, like, plenty of sleep. I've been sleeping like a fucking hibernation dude lately. I've been sleeping for like 12 hours these last few days. I don't know. I mean, it's nice to catch up on some sleep because I don't always get like good amounts of sleep when I work. It's 3 p.m. You need to sleep. Excuse me. It's 3:33 p.m. And yes, a nap would do me good. I'll be all right. I'll make it through the stream just fine. But might actually consider taking a nap after we've concluded here.
Yeah, get fucked. You're not even a real gamer. You only play Animal Crossing!
Oh, that shortcut sucks. I can only ever really do that one on Wii, just because the controls here are just a bit too slippery for me. Bones! Get on my way, DK. Quite frankly, I am not here for this tyranny right now of Peach just being way too in the goddamn lead. No, Ghost. I heard a blue shell. Peach is still like too far ahead to catch up to, though, I think. Oh wait, no, Peach is overtakenable, but DK has won. Or no, that was Toad in front of me. Oh. Oh no! DK, no! No, you cannot beat me right now. This is not a time for win for you. This is a time for win for me. This is my moment. Also, since I've been watching the Clone Wars TV series, well, I started with the movie, I should say, but can I just say, I never realized how much of Star Wars is, like, fucking British. It's not a problem, it's just, it's surprising, because I never really considered this show to be that British, or, like, the movies to be that British, but the fucking prequels, like, era Star Wars was, like, very British. Voice acted.
And Obi-Wan, he sounds like this. He's just trying to do an impression of Ewan McGregor. He just sounds like this the whole time. I'm Obi-Wan. What are you up to, young Padawan? Training hard with young Master Skywalker?
Ahsoka was the best character. Ahsoka was pretty cool from what I've seen. I've only ever seen, currently I've only seen the movie. That my roommate was like, this is how you get introduced to the Clone Wars. I was like, okay. So I watched the movie where they saved the little fucking Huttlet. No one out-pizzas the Huttlet. Which was an alright movie. I more or less just saw it as like a long introductory episode to the series. Didn't really feel too much like any of the actual Star Wars films to me. Which isn't a bad thing. Just interesting. I love how much of the game, or of the movies, are just like caricatures of the actors, though. Like the fact that they, for Count Dooku, said, "What if we like take his face and then just like stretch it like as far as we can vertically, to where it no longer even makes sense as a face, but you know, we'll just roll with it anyways." He's got such a long fucking face. Yeah, he's like Waluigi. Yeah. Old Waluigi. But yeah, I mean, I've only ever previously seen the numbered movies and then Rogue One. So I didn't really have too much of a point of reference for like the deeper Star Wars lore. But I'm enjoying it so far. I heard that. Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people actually that General Grievous is really cool. According to my roommate, apparently they very intentionally make it so Anakin never meets General Grievous, just so the one throwaway line in episode 3 where he's like, I would have expected you to be taller, would be like still canon. So like because of that, apparently Anakin never meets Grievous throughout the Clone Wars, which is just kind of funny. Oh, she's gone! She fell into the valley! Oh, God. Ventress was a cool villain. Yeah, Ventress was in the movie. Yeah, she was okay. I didn't really learn too much about them, but they seem alright. I liked how fucking carefree Obi-Wan was about, like, her. Just like, she busts out the double lightsaber like fucking Darth Maul. And then it's just like Obi-Wan's just like, oh, whatever.
I've dealt with this before. Dying.
Overall, it was a good time. I'm gonna try to watch at least one episode of the show every day. Maybe if I can hold myself to that, would be cool. I'm borrowing someone else's Disney Plus for it though. Actually, my roommate is borrowing someone else's, so I might have to get like my own Disney Plus account so I can like do it on my own time. Because he's got it set up on the living room TV, but I'd like to be able to watch that stuff while I'm in my office. Alright, well, we did pretty alright with that one. I perform best in Mario Kart when I'm just, like, talking about, like, utter bullshit. Even though that was only rank B, because I got second that one, or third that one race. But... let's just keep going. Wait, no, not 100. 150. And then... who will I be this time? I want to go back to the bones. What carts do you have? You have one that maxes out on speed? No. Oh no. Well then it's much too late.
Oh yeah.
What about you? Doogie? Fucking... No. Alright, well I didn't really like DK in the Rambi Rider, but maybe I'll like DK in the Wildlife. I remember I kind of quit on DK last time. Let's try this. Oh, and we're on the home turf advantage, which is for some reason DK, even though it has nothing to do with him. Even DK Summit on Wii also had like fuck all to do with DK. I think there might have been like one statue of him somewhere. No idea why these courses are apparently DK themed, but alright. Oh. Trees are actually solid collision in this. No, I want the item box up there. Okay, well, we're not getting it. I think that item box, if I'm not mistaken, if you get it, is always a guaranteed star in the DS version. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of the Clone Wars. My roommate and I sometimes, when we like make food or like order out and then like eat together, we'll watch like various shows. We've seen like most of Space Dandy together. We still have to finish that anime, but I like that anime a lot. So if I was to just watch the show like on my own, Or, yeah, I'd probably be able to get through it a lot faster than if I exclusively watched it with him. So I'm not really sure what I'll be doing yet entirely to watch the show, but I am interested, especially after I realized that the Obi-Wan from the Lego Star Wars game is the same voice actor as the Clone Wars Obi-Wan. Then I was like, oh, okay, well that makes me... Now I want to know more about how this Obi-Wan performs and see how he do. Look forward to Spider-Hole. Oh, I will. I don't know what that means, but I'm looking forward to it. As for other things, trying to think, what else has been happening other than Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement? Has there been any other big gaming news that I maybe have forgotten to touch on? I feel like there was something recently. I'm just not remembering it. Star Wars has a lot of good extended universe. When people say legends or canon legends, they mean the extended universe only applies to the pre-Disney canon, and canon is the new Disney canon, since Disney decided to cut a lot of extended universe to allow more creative freedom with all the new movies and shows. Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about that whole Disney buyout shit. I prefer to stay apolitical on my show, but I certainly have my own beliefs. But fucking, it seems a little bit ridiculous for massive corporations to be buying each other out constantly like this. Like, we don't need everything to be owned by one singular jurisdiction. I think while the funding for new material is fine and in some ways is even helpful, so that way we can get new and better, sometimes better stuff. I'll argue that it's not always such a good thing to have everything be owned by massive corporation, even if massive corporation has done some cool things in the past. It doesn't mean that every decision they ever will make will be good. But I mean, it's hard to say how much of these things are really whose fault, especially from like a fan perspective. Like you can say, oh well, it's Disney's fault, the reasons why the sequels were bad, but maybe it has something to do with the director, which may or may not have been Disney appointed, but still, regardless, you could say that the director maybe was the reason why things went the way they did. Oh, bones! Oh, I lost my banana. No! I love that my drifting noise gets like pitched up as well when I'm tiny. I just got a new item. You're gonna blast that away from me? How far away is everyone? Oh wow, I actually stayed just like in the lead the whole time for that race. And this is still 150, right? I'm just like having a good old time up here by myself. Disney's decision, I think, is good because, trust me, Star Wars had way too much novels and games, which would be major gimps to creative freedom in shows like The Mandalorian if they didn't strip down the series to everything that's on Disney+. That's fair. I mean, a little bit of guidance is not a bad thing. From what I understand, though, like, the novels were good, right? Or no? Am I mistaken with that? Someone tried to convince me that the Star Wars novels were good, or at least like the comics are. I don't know about the actual novels themselves, but Star Wars can be kind of a contentious topic for some people, so I apologize to anyone listening to this maybe that's like, oh god, fucking Star Wars, get the fuck out of here. I assure you this conversation won't last forever, but I'm more getting into it myself, considering I've had just a light appreciation of it. I'm learning more about some of the deeper stuff. I mean, at least in my perspective, what I like so far about the Clone Wars show, or the idea of it anyways, I guess this will be seen when I actually watch it, but the prequel movies, fucking episodes 1, 2, and 3, had a lot of fucking complex plot and didn't really explain itself very well from my recollection in the context of the movies. So, as I've now come to understand that the Clone Wars is something that takes place after episode 2, and even a little bit of stuff also apparently in the show happens after episode 3, makes this an interesting watch for me based off of that alone. It depends. There was an issue with Star Wars Extended Universe that Lucas didn't care about. He just let people do whatever they wanted with it. Yeah, I mean, as far as consistency for trying to get a narrative, an overall scope on the narrative, I guess that's one thing that can make it more complex. I don't know. I guess I'll see that stuff more when I get into it myself, but regardless, I like sci-fi stuff a lot, so I figured I'd give actually watching the Star Wars series a chance. And then maybe, after I conclude watching the Clone Wars, maybe then I'll start watching Dragon Ball. Maybe. Considering it. Considering. No promises. But I'm also ever since I did that demo for that one game, I'm more interested in maybe watching Dragon Ball. The problem is for Dragon Ball, I don't know if I have the time to watch, there's a lot of that show, isn't there? I don't think it's quite One Piece levels of filler arcs and shit like that, but boy howdy, is it a daunting concept to try to tackle, at least for me. Maybe I will feel differently after I get into it, and it'll just become part of who I am. I am all of me. But fuck you, Tutson. I'm just rambling at this point, though. I'm trying to think. What else has been happening? I don't fucking know. I haven't really been on Twitter the last couple of days because I was trying to avoid Sonic movie spoilers, but now that I have seen the movie, one might think, well, now you can go back to Twitter, and I'm just like, nah, I think my life's happier this way. Oh my god, the blue shells need to stop! Right now! No! Oh, that was the most unfortunate time for that. No! The light burns! Well, at least I still won, but geez, that was really disappointing. I had a really good streak going there. I still got 1 star from that, though? Wow, I must have been on the streak for 3 stars then, if I didn't fuck up there at the end. Because I don't know. That's impressive that I came on 3rd in a race and still got a star in this game. All right, let's do... Yeah, Donkey Kong in that cart controlled and felt fine. Let's try doing Joshua for a little bit. Josh, you want to drive around a... Oh god, no, I don't want that. Looking at those stats. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna go back to Bones, I think. Yeah, we're gonna do the Bones in the Streamliner. Or, Special Cup here. The worst part of Attack of the Clones is there was originally a scene that was cut for time explaining Dooku left the Jedi because he felt they were corrupt and blinded when there was evidence the Sith were still alive. Why did they cut that? Yeah, my roommate was kind of talking to me about that a little bit, about how, like, Dooku finds the Jedi to be flawed, and, like, that apparently he's, like, I guess Yoda's apprentice or something like that, or he was Yoda's Padawan or something like that. I don't fucking know. But these are all things that I'm hoping that the Clone Wars show will explain to me in time so I can learn these things further. Also, Todson, why the fuck are you all the way up here? He was Yoda's Padawan and Qui-Gon's master. Ooh. Okay. Don't fucking draft me, Hodson. This game has a lot of, like, noises in the drifting that sounds very similar. I keep, like, spooking myself because there's, like, a noise that happens in the drifting sound effect that sounds similar to the blue shell, like, flying noise. And I, like, sometimes when I'm drifting, I hear that, like, high-pitched noise, and I'm like, oh god, here comes a blue shell. And no, it's just, like, me drifting. Alright, well, Bones is doing a great job for me right now. He's boning the shit out of this race right now. Quite frankly, I couldn't be more proud of him. That's the Bones I've always grown to know and love. Oh god. Bones, I hate you. Do you think there's ever gonna be a time in the Mario canon where we meet Wet Bones? Like, what happens if you put a Dry Bones underwater? And don't tell me fish. Don't tell me fish bones. We don't need to bring up fish bones right now. Toad? I saw him down there. Try to take me out. Alright. Just about to fucking eat my words right there. It's said in Attack of the Clones when he captured Obi-Wan, it was mentioned about Dooku being Obi-Wan's master. Oh, you mean Qui-Gon? The other thing about Attack of the Clones is that's my least favorite Star Wars movie, and I've watched it twice in my whole life. And I'm good to say I don't think I'll want to watch it again. Well, okay, least favorite of the prequels. I probably dislike some of the sequels more, to be honest, but yeah, I don't know. That movie was always just boring to me. The only part of the movie, alright, there's two parts of the movie that I do like, and they're both at the beginning of the movie. One was when they're on the one planet that's like raining. I always forget the name of it, but that like segment of the movie was cool. And then the part just before that, when they're like flying around on the ship in like Coruscant, and it's like Blade Runner at night. I always just thought that was a visually cool scene. But then the rest of the movie, I always forget like all of the fucking plot points. think Attack of the Clones is the best when you have the context of what the fuck is going on. Really? Maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe after I watch the Clone Wars, I'll watch Attack of the Clones or something. I mean, I'm playing through Attack of the Clones right now in Skywalker Saga, and I'm once again just being like, I'm ready to get through this part. Like, I don't want to be in this part of the game right now. I've talked about this a little bit, but I wish the Skywalker, no, I don't wish the Skywalker Saga was like this, but one thing I think I slightly prefer over the original Lego Star Wars games was the like level select mission structure. I know not everyone's gonna agree with me on that, and while the new system is really good, I don't know, there's just something that I miss about the classic structure of it, where you have the hub world that you keep going back to. I would argue that the new structure is probably way more accessible and arguably immersive as well. I don't know, I just don't like the story levels in the new game just don't really hook me. They last for like 5 minutes, and like the mini kits feel very non-specific on how to get. Like it's just kind of brain dead, really. I don't know. Oh shit, I'm fired. I missed the literal Lego world as a bonus level. I don't remember that. I'm not sure if I ever unlocked that. I never 100%ed the Lego Star Wars games. I came kind of close, but I never got like all the bricks. Also, this is definitely a nostalgia thing, but I definitely prefer the main collectible being mini kits over the Kyber bricks. I get that the Kyber bricks are useful in actually helping you upgrade, and the mini kits are more or less useless. They just do like the little mini ships, but I don't know. I like that structure a little bit more. Goodbye, Bowser. Oh, and Todson's gone. They have both been stricken by God. That's a really unfortunate spot to get hit by a blue shell, too. Because you gotta fall all the way down, and then you gotta take the long way out. What? I have 3? The fuck? I had 3 green shells, and that shit just broke through my defenses. It's gonna happen again? Okay, no. The random Lego Indiana Jones level. Yeah, that fucking I was shit posting yesterday with my roommate, and I just like was like, hey dude, you want to see one of the best videos of all time? Like, sure man, show it to me. So I just play him a YouTube video that for some reason was on my recommended of all of the Lego Star Wars original death noises. Which of course CBT Yoda is still the best. But then it got to Indiana Jones and he was like, what the fuck? Bruce, it's been 20 years. You owe me $5. I don't get that reference, but alright. You asshole! Oh, do I hate a Todson in this very moment? Don't use the banana! Oh, that's fine. At least I didn't, like, void out. I know you can void out on that thing and then it sucks. I think if you get hit by a shell while you're upside down, you'll void out. Okay, you guys can have that. Wait, did he just avoid the fucking blue shell because of the fucking speed zone? Check your DMs.
My DMs ain't even open, mate.
Give me a sec. Let me finish the race. Ooh. Oh boy, this is a little bit white knuckling right now. I am not performing well in this race at all. Yoshi's gone. No, he got to live! Yoshi got to live! Fall off, damn it! I was hoping Yoshi would plummet down to the fucking planet below. And I just completely missed that item box. Very cool. Unrelated to the game on screen right now, but just point of topic, I guess. I played a little Xenoblade yesterday as well, and I collected everything I could for the Colony 6 quest. So now we can get a lot of things up to level 5 next time I stream that game. Just figured I'd share that information. Oh! Oh, what's happening to me? Oh no. Oh, this is not gonna look out too good for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to perform well in this race. It's gonna let me go. Yep. Wow. Wow, even with the bullet bill, I'm still in 8th or 7th. Nope. Now, wow, Luigi is rubber banding like a motherfucker. Even with a star, I couldn't get in front of him. How bad did I perform? I tied for first. I guess that counts. I still got a gold for that, right? D. Well, I got the gold. Oh, I got mirror mode. Cool. Oh. Credits, I guess. Best credit sequence in the whole fucking series, though. I guess. You can have this. You can have 50-50 split for these credits. Oh wait, which side does the fucking the sunset start happening on? Is it? Oh, okay, it's top screen. All right, never mind. We'll go back to the one that we were. I thought it was gonna appear on the bottom screen, but no. Well, then it's much too late. Even though credits are on my screen right now, I don't feel like talking about my opinions on this game. Fuck you! That's my opinions. I mean, it's a good game. I like this game a lot, but I'm nowhere near done with it, so, you know, this just happens when you beat the special cup sometimes. You get forced credits. This didn't happen when I first played the game, though. Well, there he goes. Where's he going? I like the little hills that they have to drive over. I hate forced credits in games with no real ending. I might be able to skip it. Nope. Nope. Nope, never mind. No way to skip it. Maybe I have to watch it this one time. Yo, look at him. He's spanking. Spanking the fuck out of that ass. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen it, so maybe after I see it again, then I can start skipping this. Maybe. This music is really good, though. Mario Kart Wii also had a really good credits song that's very similar to this one. Wi-Fi connection development team. Yeah, they're very important. They worked for about a week and said, okay, we're done. We will now go home and take a vacation. We worked hard. I like Lifeless Peach. She's just there. Her hair has no physics to them at all. She's zooming. Luigi is fucking dead in a ditch somewhere. I didn't even see him, but I wasn't paying full attention, so I don't know. Fucked off his ass on Benadryl. Wow. Look at that. Oh, that's probably why I actually got the credits this time, was because I did both Lightning and Special Cup in the same CC. So I'm probably gonna get credits again when I go do, we can do Mirror now. When I go do 100cc. Well, no, if I do 100cc, no. Hey, Rob is in 150, right? Hang on. The other 50 has Daisy, right? Hang on, let me look at the unlocks for this game. See who I want to unlock next. Mario Kart DS unlocks. I mean, it's not a spoil. All the unlocks in this game are just getting gold cups. Daisy is retro. We got Bones. Waluigi's on 100cc. On retro. Okay. Rob is 150cc nitro. Okay. So I'll be doing the same things. You can earn a third cart for each character on 100cc nitro. There's no reason for me to do that though, because I have the better version of that. All carts for 150cc mirror. I can get a new title screen if I earn, and a new thank you screen if I do all the cups. Alright, so I guess I probably will at some point do the 100cc retro, even though it's not going to unlock anything. Gotta have that alternate title screen. It's important. Yes. What CC am I in? What do you guys say? Should we do 50 or 100? I'm mostly calmed down from my salt earlier, so I'm willing to do 50. It'll be a nice cakewalk if we do it now. You know what? I'm gonna say for 50 takes longer. That's true, but I don't have anywhere to be. So yeah, let's do 50. Now as for who we play, I think I'm gonna go back to Bowser and the Hurricane. I feel like that was the one I performed the best in. Alright. So this is just gonna be a fucking piss take. Bowser with no legs, that's right. All the fucking models have like no legs. Luigi just like meshes into his cart. Wario is just like, he's like kind of Jabba the Hutt shaped. Oh god. No, we're done talking about Star Wars now. Next topic. So anyways, 5 minutes later. How about Count Dooku's chin? How about Anakin's cheekbones? Next topic, Star Trek. You know, I've never watched Star Trek before. There are a number of people who I watch or talk to in like my social life who are always on about fucking Star Trek. And I'm just over here like, what? Oh, am I about to fucking lap DK? Oh shit! Here we go! Oh! No! Idiot. Idiot! Just went right into fucking Yoshi! Well, I got it. I got 6th place, guys. I passed 7th place. Imbecile! I'm surprised I got the start with that. That felt like a very long startup. Meanwhile, I'll go do some mission mode stuff and I'll just fail every time for like 3 minutes straight. It'll be great!
Great! Yeah!
I am fresh out of topics though. My brain is just not here today, so unless you guys got something, I hope you don't mind me just cruising through, having a good time. We can talk about the cows. Yo, what's your opinion on the cows in this game? The moo-moos, as I believe they are called. Mario Kart is a podcast game. It kind of is, though. It's one of those games that, like, at least for me, like, I don't need to focus too much on, like, what I'm doing. I can just play it and I can just keep going. So if I, like, have, like, a varietous list of topics, I can just, like, go and, like, talk about shit. These cows aren't as good as Stilt Guy, that's true. No Stilt Guy Minecraft 3DS edition. Okay, so here's a topic. Let's talk about fucking Yoshi's Island for a second. This is a game I haven't played in years. The Super Nintendo one? Okay. So here's I got a good question for you, dear chat, in relation to that game. So I know people got their complaints about some aspects about the GBA remakes of some of the Mario games. Mostly, I think, coming down to most people just don't really like the voice acting. They find it to be a little grating and at times too much. But what are the changes in the GBA version of Yoshi's Island? What's different there? Because I know there's also some minor differences with, like, Super Mario World, for example. One, you can play as Luigi whenever you want in single-player mode. 2, the game tracks and remembers which dragon coins you've gotten in that game. So, whenever it is time that I will play Super Mario World, which might happen soon, or rather than later, but I don't really think about it too much. I would probably do the GBA version just because of it keeping track of my dragon coins. It just gives me a little more to do. But I know, like, Mario 2 adds like the big things that you can pull out of the ground, which is kind of game-changing. Mario 3 is mostly the same, but then it has the link cable stuff, or no, not link cable, but AR card or whatever the fuck. What are they called? I have the reader right next, the e-reader. There you go. The e-reader levels are in that, which I actually played last year, and they're okay. They feel more like fucking Mario Maker ROM hack levels than anything out of the game, but they were okay. They were fun to go through. They were kind of, it was a frustrating thing to stream because I kept trying to stream it and then having like 1 or 2 technical issues. So like on the archives for the stream, like I was very pissed because I would have to keep replaying levels that I already did because there would be like, I'd try to play it again and then there'd be another issue. And I'm stubborn and I'm a perfectionist too much. So I'd be like, no, I have to have quality recording of me going through these. GBA Yoshi's Island has extra levels. Okay. An endless world of Yoshis. What do you mean an endless world of Yoshis? I've never 100%ed Yoshi's Island, even on Super Nintendo. I mostly played the GBA version growing up, though. As I did with most of those classic Mario games. The only Mario game, like classic Mario game, that I did not play the GBA version of, so I'm not sure if it even existed, would be Mario 1. There was the All-Stars version of Mario 1, but I mostly grew up with the original version, like on NES, like straight off of a cartridge, not even emulated, off a virtual console. Off of my dad's NES. We used to play it a little bit. And then I had Mario 1 again, eventually when I got a 3DS. Because my 3DS was an Ambassador 3DS. So I got lucky there. Endless World of Yoshi's is the 6th and final extra level. Okay. Well, do people consider that to be a better or worse version of the game? I mean, extra levels is cool content, but I don't know, did they change like the physics engine? Do people have a preference on which version of Yoshi's Island is better? Just curious. Also, wait a minute, I'm doing this in 50cc and the middle divider thing is not here, so I guess they just always have this in 150 mode for this map, I guess. I don't know why in particular, but for some reason I feel like I want to play a Yoshi's Island game. I streamed Crafted World when that first came out, and I found that game to be okay. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was just like, it was a game. Kind of got bored of it, actually, at some point, so I guess that's kind of a negative thing, but Yoshi's Island DS is something that I've never beaten, but I have on Wii U. I don't know. I guess I don't really need to play the Yoshi's games in order. I've also never played Yoshi's Story all the way through. In fact, the only Yoshi game that I have beaten on stream is Crafted World, and then the only other Yoshi game I have beaten end statement is original Yoshi's Island. Any other Yoshi titled game I have not really played. The only controversial change is when the timer hits down, or the timer counts down slower in GBA, but the extra levels are good. Woolly World is the only other pretty much universally liked Yoshi game. Yeah, I liked Woolly World. I had it on 3DS at one point. I don't know if I still do, but at one point I did, and I liked it. I also had it on Wii U. Shulk Yoshi is best Yoshi, by the way. What was I doing? Oh, 50. Right. I'm gonna keep playing as Bowser, because I just like the way that this hurricane controls. Alright, let's keep going. But yeah, actually, from what I played, the 3DS version of Yoshi's Woolly World actually ran pretty well, and had some nice looking 3D, like stereoscopic 3D effects to it. It wasn't too much, and it wasn't too little. It was good. I still think a lot of early 3DS games are really the only times that I find the 3D to be like way too much. Which is a shame, because that's what most people like base their first impressions off of, and then they don't do it too much. I mean, 3D in and of itself I think is mostly a gimmick. I don't normally typically play a game and be like, oh, I wish this was 3D. It is a little bit missed when I play like 2DS games and then I can't even like try it. I mean, I could always try to see if I can't figure out how to fix my old 3DS capture board, but I really don't know what I'm doing there, and the person who made it, Katsu Kitty, is no longer around, so I don't know if I trust myself with that. Every other Yoshi game is meh at best. That's kind of been my experience, though I do remember actually really liking Island DS. It was just that I don't know if I've ever told this story or not. I didn't really quit playing the game because I wanted to quit playing the game. I would have beaten Yoshi's Island DS if it wasn't for the incident. That's right. Alright, I guess I'll tell the story about the Yoshi's Island DS incident. It is truly one of the most tragic stories that I will ever tell you in any stream ever, so let me get the mic real close so that way I can give you this story in excruciating emotional stress mode. Okay, so when you're a fucking 8-year-old, you know what you really like? 2 things. 1. Oh, actually 3 things. 1. Yoshi's Island DS. You fucking love the shit out of that game, okay? You play that game everywhere you go. You bring your goddamn DS to Walmart. You bring your goddamn DS to your sister's theater plays in, like, when she's in middle school and you're in elementary school. You're like, I don't care about fucking Hamlet. I'm gonna fucking watch this play this game on the fucking DS. So you play it, so you play the game on the DS. You take it everywhere with you. You have multiple games with you. You've got Phantom Hourglass, Yoshi's Island DS. You've got Mario 64 DS. This game, you know, you're constantly carrying around a ton of different DS games because you never know what you might strike the fancy for. You know what else happens when you're 8 years old? Or however old I was. I may have not been 8. I don't fucking remember, but you go with your parents to a candy store. You go with your parents to a candy store in the mall, and you bring your DS with you because you really you don't know when the next opportunity to bust out Yoshi's Island is. So you're playing the game, and then you go to the candy store. You buy a chocolate bar. Start eating the chocolate bar in the car ride to Fazoli's, because my family was, when I was younger anyways, we had very unacquired tastes, so we were just like, yeah, Fazoli's is great. Now I'm like, oh god, Fazoli's. But you know, when you're 8, you don't know any better, so cut me some slack here. You go to Fazoli's, and well, you start eating your chocolate bar, but then your dad's like, hey, we're about to go eat dinner. You don't need to spoil that. And so you're like, okay, Dad. And so you put the fucking game, or you put the chocolate bar in your pocket. Because you're dumb. Which pocket did I put it in? Well, it happened to be the same pocket where my copy of Yoshi's Island was was chilling out, because I was actually, I think, playing Mario Kart or something else at the time, so I swapped the game out for Yoshi's Island. And then I put the game in the pocket, and then I go to play Yoshi's Island next on the DS, and I said, oh god, there's a lot of chocolate on this cartridge. Let me, well, one, the chocolate, like, melted to the cartridge, so there's that. So I'm like, oh god, I won't even be able to put this in my DS. I know what I should do! Let me wash this off! In the faucet! That's what happened to my copy of Yoshi's Island DS as a kid. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate turn of events. So yeah, I was never able to play Yoshi's Island DS, and I got pretty far. I think I was on the last world, actually. I had done all the levels with, like, Baby Wario. I'd gotten past that point. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in the next world after that, which I think was the final world. I don't know, I've never beaten the game. Kid Gabe had no idea what short-circuiting is. Well, here's the thing, I may have known, because while I am very much a Boulder streamer now, I've been interested in technology, like, stuff for a while. I've never really been, like, an expert on it. Even still, I'm not, like, your go-to guy about a lot of tech stuff, but I know, like, things. I know some small stuff about technology, so I wouldn't have said I didn't know that wasn't going to ruin my cartridge, but I think I was just, like, so desperate to play the game, because, I mean, it probably wasn't even going to run anyways with the chocolate on the cart. So, why have you stopped accelerating? That's happened, like, a few times now, where I don't let go of A, but it just stops. It happened again! I did not let go of A. My gamepad might be getting faulty. But, I mean, yeah. I made a desperate move and probably just made the situation worse. But yeah, that's my story on why I wasn't able to finish playing that game. And then I bought it on Wii U Virtual Console a few years ago. I don't think I ever tried to do a stream or a video on it, but I tried to play it on my own time, and I couldn't get into the game again. So I'm wondering if that was maybe just where I was at the time, because I don't even remember when that was. Maybe I just had some other games that came up. I mean, if it was on the Wii, it was definitely, like, before the Switch came out, so while the Wii U was still, like, big. Well, not big, it never was, but, you know, while it was, like, the one thing that I was, like, playing a lot. So maybe I was, like, too busy playing Xenoblade X or something, I don't know. But regardless, yeah. Maybe if I streamed the game, I would be able to get through it. Or maybe I would still find it to be, kind of weird. Also, I just noticed that this lava texture is, like, the same fucking texture as, like, OG Minecraft's, like, bean lava texture. Always clean electronics with 90% rubbing alcohol so it doesn't short-circuit it. Okay, that's good to know. I'll be sure once I learn time traveling to tell my younger self that. And then my younger self's gonna be like, alcohol? And then I'm going to create a time paradox where I learn about alcohol too early. Which doesn't change anything about who I am, like, today. However, there is one difference. Do you know what it is? It's that I actually find Little Caesars to be good. That's the only difference. I don't become an alcoholic. Just... my brain is fucked up so much from the idea of knowing about alcohol that I find Little Caesars to be passable. Then I pour wine on the cartridge, yeah. Yeah, surprisingly growing up, at least in my dad's household, there wasn't really alcohol around all that much. It's not to say that my parents never drank, because I'm sure they did, but I never really... I'm fortunate enough that I grew up in a situation where... God damn! You are fucking 4 steps behind me, my dude! I saw Luigi got that fucking blue shell and was right behind me. But yeah, I was fortunate enough that I didn't have to really have that risk growing up. in that household. In another household that I lived in, the story isn't quite the same, but don't really feel like talking about that too much on stream. Instead, we're gonna talk about how we just got fucking first place. 3 stars. Fucking slap that shit like Wario slaps his ass on a Thursday. Wine is only not 18 to 23%, so wine wouldn't work. I think it's just a thought, but I'm thinking that maybe the wine thing may have not been serious. Maybe. Cannot confirm or deny. Just that is for you to figure out on your own, young Padawan.
Okay, Anakin.
Oh, almost sniped the fuck out of that dude. What's his name? John? No Johns. Fucking Wario laying on the horn thicker than he is.
Yeah.
I love the fucking sound bites from this game. I love how inconsistently compressed they are. Like, some of Wario's shit is like super compressed, and then others is like really clear. Well, not really clear, but you know. It's like some of the sound bites that they took from this were like lifted straight from the GBA version, which had to be compressed, and then others were like taken out of New Super Mario Bros. Or Mario 64 DS. Just the sound bites in this game are a really inconsistent file quality. I like Bowser's chunky model that he's got in this game, though. He's got really thick lips. And like his shell is like chunky. I don't know. I like this Bowser model. Best DS Bowser model. Maybe. And of course, no legs. He's just slugging it. Anyways, best music. They really did change this course, actually, a surprising amount compared to what I was expecting in Mario Kart 8. Best DS model goes to a Winter Olympics DS. I haven't really played Winter Olympics DS, so I don't know this model that you speak. There goes the acceleration for some reason cutting out again. That's happening more consistently now. Should I be concerned? Nice. Is Winter Olympics on the eShop? I don't think so. Not from what I saw. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit and fard. Right into the Choco. Oh my god. This fucking guy needs to get his ass right the fuck back here. Look at that. Look at that. You ruined my 3-star ranking. Just because this one lap. This one lap you came in second. You came in first. What up? Fuck you. I always knew I hated the Wario steam. My mustache steams! You get the Wario steam! What kind of games do you think Wario has on Steam? I bet Wario plays a lot of visual novels. Typhoon games? Yeah, so like, he really likes Roller Coaster Typhoon. Or Tycoon. Not Typhoon. He really likes Roller Coaster Tycoon, but he also is a huge fan of like... So I almost got a fucking lightning bolt there. Yeah, brain gone. Just move on. I don't think I'm dying. Oh my god, another one? And another one. Well, at least I'm a decent way ahead. Okay. There are no iframes in this game as far as I'm aware, though. You can just get fucking beamed. One after another. Were there iframes in Mario Kart Wii? I don't remember. I mean, I know the famous Daisy getting pushed off of DK Summit. But I mean, I think that more or less came from, like, they got hit with an item and then they got pushed off the cliff by someone with a another one! That is 4 of them! Yeah, ordinarily that lightning bolt would have stopped me from getting hit by the thing there. Still 1, but Jesus, that one... They really wanted me the fuck out of first place. He's too good. I must stop him. Never before has there been someone so good at the easiest mode in the game. Never mind. Mario! 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 Let's go! Still thinking about that Mario Kart 64 Club Circuit album. Alright, but I didn't even fucking touch that puddle. Lying ass game. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? I gotta adjust my my render delays on my capture card because things still don't quite line up perfectly. Or like when I'm talking. My fucking brain has just like completely ejected itself. Like I am truly the epitome of no thoughts head empty right now. I think I'm gonna blame the baseball. And maybe may have been the Panda Express. Maybe. I tend to get food comas from that. Which might be explaining why I also need a nap. Actually, wait. I think I've discovered the correlation, actually. I guess this is fake item box alley over here. Now you might be saying, Gabe, why did you drive straight into that puddle? Well, you see here, I was looking at the touch screen, that's not the button, to see how far ahead I was. And that's my answer. I was just trying to see if I would go around the bend and then see the people come around the other side. Just not looking at the top screen. Fucking DK. Who even gave him the power of Zeus? Not me. I didn't say he could use my powers. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. All right. That race was, well, it was 50cc Mario Kart DS, so you just get way the fuck in the lead and then no one stops you. You make the mac and cheese. Nobody stops you. And then, I don't know. You like talk about like mac and cheese or something. I don't fucking know. Man, this course makes me want to play Double Dash again. I mean, obviously, it's a Double Dash map. You know what one map I never hear anyone talk about out of Double Dash? Because most people hate it for some reason, but it's actually one of the best maps of all time. Fucking... You know the Wario Coliseum, where it's like the giant cage, and it's only a 2-lap track? Why is no one like that level? That level's great. It's long. Well, whatever. 200cc will be over and before you know it. I love that map. I'm trying to think, what else are my highlights out of Double Dash? I also like the other city level that plays this music. The one that's at night. Reminds me a lot of Foreside from Melee and, well, Earthbound. But... And I guess... Cities. I think the inspiration for the large city is actually cities from City. But I wouldn't want to presume these things because I don't have these answers. Nope. Nope. Good music too. There's a really good cover of this song, or remix, I guess, in one of the Mario and Sonic Olympic games. I don't remember which one in particular, but I really like that remix. I've said it before, and I'll say it for the end of time. Some of the best Mario music of all time comes from the Mario and Sonic Olympic games. Like there's a fucking remix of the boss battle theme from Mario Sunshine. You know the one. That's like what the song sounds like normally. They fucking do a remix of that, and it's such a fucking banger. Dream rafting is what the event is? Okay. It's such a good version of that song, and it has no need to exist in the game. Anyways, he's just onto the worst map in this game. It wishes it could be as cool as the N64 Choco. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. What if I told you I have no idea who sings or wrote Wonderwall? Like, I know the meme, like that it's a song. I know that much, but no idea who Wonderwall or like what Wonderwall is. I'm just that fucking oblivious. Take it easy, please. I don't want you to stress yourself out. Well, this map is a lot more tolerable in 50cc than it is in 150, I'll give it that. There's one thing that I think, there's a few things, so. I notice I always start a lot of sentences with, if there's one thing that I like about XYZ game, and then I list like several things in a row, so it's never always just one thing. But anyways, if there's one thing that I like about Mario Kart Tour, which isn't much, but you know, is I like the idea of the backwards map, like engine class, instead of just like 150 and mirror. Like, actually going through courses backwards seems kind of interesting, because a lot of courses aren't naturally designed for you to be able to go backwards in them. But then they like create like new ramps and stuff so you can do it backwards. I don't know. Some might say that leads to more boring like track design in a general sense. But for me, I don't know. I like the idea of going backwards on the track. If there was like a backwards game mode, I would go for it. Best on the boardwalk. Did anyone else as a kid try to come up with like deeper lore as to the reason why these places existed in the Mario universe? Like I remember as a kid playing Mario Kart 64 being like, what is the boardwalk? Where is this? What is this place? It's like ruins. Might have just been a me thing. Hashtag just Gabe things. Why is Boardwalk? Who is Boardwalk? When is Boardwalk? And there's a blooper. Saw it on the bottom screen. Create a death row right there. I always wondered why people cared so much about the Zelda timeline and not the Mario timeline as a kid. Well, that's one take. Well, if I can provide some slight insight as to maybe why, one might be the fact that one game cares about, like, writing some kind of story, and then the other one just kind of doesn't. Granted, I love Rosalina's backstory, and I wish Mario did more of that. But I mean, as far as I'm aware, Mario games correlate to each other even less than Zelda games do. Which, that's kind of saying a lot, or not really saying a lot, because Zelda also doesn't really correlate to one another. There's only a couple of instances of a Zelda game, like, intentionally doing some kind of callback to another one. Typically being, you know, referencing the hero of time. Or, like, I guess in Majora's Mask's case, it's a direct sequel. Phantom Hourglass's case, it's a direct sequel. Spirit Tracks' case is, according to the timeline, a somewhat sequel. Not a direct one, though. But generally speaking, like, Zelda games, they have, like, some, like, mysterious elements, and I might get some shit for saying this, but I feel like some Zelda fans, myself included, a little bit, try to read more into the lore of Zelda than what was probably ever intended. Like, it's not to slight the Zelda games, but I don't think the developers constantly create the games to try to tell, like, an overarching plot with, like, a whole bunch of, like, hey, you remember this element from this game? Yeah, so this is that. Like, there's a lot of series that can do that stuff really well, and Zelda is, I think, something that's designed in a way where I don't think they're really going for that at all. When they do make little references, it's fun. It's fun to say, haha, the hero of time was here. Or, like, they have the Temple of Time. It's like, okay, this is a familiar locale, but still doesn't really, like, mean very much to the overarching plot of the game. I've never really had a Zelda game's plot, like, fucking blow me away with, like, plot twists. Majora's Mask, as much as I love that game and call it my favorite game of all time, even Majora's Mask on the like face level doesn't tell too different of a story. I mean, there's some really interesting stuff happening with the characters in that game. I love the fuck out of it. You can hear me like praise and fucking suck the game's cock for a whole series if you really want, because I just finished that game recently. And so, you know, I point out there when the game does good narrative stuff, but even then, like, the moment-to-moment stuff, there's no, like, big, like, plot twist that ever happens in the game. I don't know, maybe it's unfair to judge a narrative solely based off of the concept of a plot twist, but I personally find it to be a much more thrilling and enjoyable story if there's at least something there that I can't predict. I mean, obviously you can't predict everything that's gonna happen, but I guess more like the beats of what's going to happen for the main story. Like, obviously going in as a kid, I probably had no idea about, like, all the themes of, like, death and shit in that game. So that's a surprising aspect about Majora. But more, like, I don't know, like, what if the giants were evil after all, and the moon coming down was a good thing? That's a terrible plot line, by the way. It's a good thing they don't listen to my advice. But, like, something like that would have been, like, I don't know, just some more, like, figuring out if what you're doing is, like, the right thing. I think if any game comes close to having an interesting plot in the Zelda series, it would either be Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword. I think tell the best stories in the series. Gabe, I just want to say it is factually wrong to say the timeline was a last-minute thing. It existed since before Ocarina of Time. I mean, didn't for years Nintendo, like, kept trying to say... Oh god, grammar is weird. Didn't for years Nintendo was trying to be like, yeah, this Zelda game, this is the first one. This is the first one. I mean, not with Zelda 2, but I think Link to the Past and onward, they kind of always tried to make Zelda into, like, an origin story. Be like, yeah, this is at the beginning of the timeline. Wind Waker and Majora may have been the only ones that, like, well, Twilight Princess definitely, like, alludes to the Hero of Time too. So I don't really know about that stuff. I mean, I wasn't really conscious of these things when I was growing up. It wasn't until around Skyward Sword came out that I, like, actively started following, like, E3 and, like, game development stuff. Yeah, Wind Waker and Ocarina, or Twilight, were kind of made to be Ocarina of Time sequels, but I don't think they were necessarily... I don't think that they really had the idea of the timeline split until they made that book. I think I do agree that that is just not the case. It's a convenient thing that they did, which explains why there's, like, inconsistencies and shit, but, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. I don't know. Fucking. Miyamoto mentioned this in interviews. Alright, well, I mean, even then, I don't know. Even then, I don't think it's as deep. Like, the timeline split, maybe. Maybe I'll back down from that. But I don't think each game's deeper lore is, like, very intentional. Like, the fucking video that someone made where, like, Link's mom is a fucking house. Like, what? She turned into a tree? What? Like, there's definitely some stuff that's, like, intentionally left vague that you can piece together, and if you want it to be deeper, it can be deeper, and if you don't want it to be deeper, it cannot be deeper, I guess. For me, of course, I like the deeper stuff. I like when it's intentional. I don't know if I believe if it's all, you know, planned. Like, there's just some things that Nintendo will sometimes do, just for the sake of creating a convenient plot point that like vaguely makes sense. Like the whole part in Breath of the Wild where like Link is like mute and silent, because he, you know, he can't bear the weight of his emotions, or like the fate that he has, or something like that. It's like, I guess that works for what you're going for here, but man, is that a really convenient and, in my opinion, a little lazy of a thing. I just get annoyed when people say the timeline was never planned. Maybe. I think maybe the thing with the timeline is I don't think people thought that there were 3 branches of it. Now that I think about it, I can see the 2 timeline thing being a commonly thought idea. But even then, the timeline means fuck all to the games themselves. Like, you don't learn things about the previous games in the timeline by playing games further down the timeline. I think that's what makes timelines interesting, is if a timeline will matter more in a game to me if, like, a game down the road, let's say for instance Majora's Mask, if I learned in Majora's Mask the reason why Link did something in particular in Ocarina of Time, that would make the timeline important to know and to be interesting. But just knowing like a game happens 5,000 years after Ocarina of Time, in the case of like Twilight Princess, doesn't really mean much for Twilight Princess. Like the most that's there is like the hero shade is supposed to be Ocarina of Time Link. Cool. But what does that really mean? Not a lot, really. But nah. I know that these are spicy takes, but I prefer to more absorb what is like directly given to me in interviews rather than like speculation. Which the Miyamoto stuff in interviews with the timeline split, there you go. That's what I was asking for. But like the speculation for some games is just way off the charts, and there's nothing wrong with like believing it or liking it even. It's just for me, I don't like to take it as like fact, and some people do. And I've had conversations with people in the past that have admittedly been kind of spicy because they're like, "What do you mean you don't believe this fan theory that may or may not even be real?" Like, if it's confirmed, that's a cool part, but I don't know. I don't feel like it always is planned. Breath of the Wild timeline placement was BS. Did they ever place it? Because I don't fucking know when that game is supposed to take place according to the timeline. It's got elements from every timeline in it. So is it like at the end of all timelines? They said, oh, that is what it is. Okay. Yeah, I've never really, I don't know where that interview came from. But all right. Yeah, that seems weird, but all right. I think it's more fun to just create a game that's fun. You can make some references to previous games like Breath of the Wild kind of does, and it becomes fun, but ultimately, if I don't know, I don't feel like it makes the games more interesting. I judge Zelda games based off of what's in front of me, and that's coming from someone who adores Zelda. Make no mistake. I know a lot of people are probably gonna hear this and be fucking outraged. I'm fucking backing myself into a corner by talking about this further, but whatever. You know, I like these games. I like Zelda a lot. I would consider Zelda to be my favorite series other than Xenoblade. But I don't know. I just don't feel like a lot of it is intentional. But whether or not that's true, I guess, doesn't really matter. If you want to believe it, then go for it. Don't let me tell you no. Anyways, let's move the topic somewhere else. Why don't we? I know I kind of walked myself into this and did this to myself, and so for that I will apologize. Oh, my boy! Oh yeah, I was just talking about going backwards in the level. There's one that you can do that. DK is getting fucking destroyed. What am I supposed to... Is this just race DK? Is that all this is? Alright. Fuck you then. Oh, it's only A rank? Oh, I gotta do better than that. I gotta get 1 star. I'm pretty sure getting 1 star on every mission gets you a 7th world. I think is what, happens. Oh, he didn't actually run into the snowman that time. I thought he was going to be on like a scripted path. No, his AI is just weird. Okay. Oh, shit, I'm fired. You can't hit those snowmen. Alright. See what I said? As soon as I start doing mission modes, that's when I start doing the fucking timing wrong. I don't understand. Oh, this fucking dude. This fucking guy. Oh! Oh, I need... What? What? I'm fucking turning. I'm fine. Get out of my way. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, don't do that. Oh, no. No, I got a star! Why is it when you get hit by things, you lose your item? Oh, shit. Oh. Can't you spam the item button to make the item come faster? No, you can in other Mario Kart games. I guess for some reason I don't try doing that in this game. Let me actually try doing that. Oh! It's fine. I'm surprised I beat Donkey Kong by that much previously. And that wasn't good enough, I guess. Okay, bye. No, hang on. Let me try it with this item box up here. No, it doesn't really. Well, maybe it does. It's hard to tell. It doesn't feel like it makes that much of a difference. There we go, 3 stars. I don't even know what my previous time was, but that didn't feel much faster. Okay. Okay, blast 20 crabs. Crabs?! Oh, fug. Oh, so then I started blasting. Oh, I thought I was going to exclusively get the the triple stuff. That is not the case. Don't the crabs, like, over time make their way more towards, like, the middle of the map here? Where are you at? Oh, shit. Yep. They're crabbing it. Gabe will never stream Mother 3. Oh, here's a blast. Brain blast! Jimmy! Jimmy, where's your mom? Oh, there appear to be more than just 20 of these, though. I thought I was gonna have to blast them all, but it appears to not be the case. So that's good, at least. There's quite a few extras here. That would have been the optimal time to do a fucking bomb blast, but I guess I missed my opportunity. Uh... 18. This one will probably take some practice to get a good time on. That's 2 stars. I'm fine with that. I don't need 3. Finish before the red car. Oh, look at him! He is zooming the fuck out of here. This is the police! Stop! You are recklessly endangering lives. Alright, you guys, you can stay back there. Couldn't figure out which car was you, so I just drove right by you. Don't worry about it. Take it easy. Oh, dude. That dude wishes he was as fast as me. He tried to speed the fuck away. But no. I am much faster than he ever will be. All 7 numbered gates in order. How bad could this one be? Oh, I've got a timer that's counting down this time. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Asshole. Gotta get them hops in. Hop! Escape! Oh. Fucking... I beansed it up right at the last second there. Got... Damn it. Oh well. 15 coins. If you get squished by a thwomp, you fail. Oh, that's easy. Check this out. Easiest fucking game mode ever. We'll start that. Yeah, no thwomp CBT, unfortunately. Strictly outlawed. Come on, give me the fucking brakes. Alright, that's fine. See? Easy! 1 star? That was a 7-star job! Oh my god. It's easy though. Break all 10 item boxes while avoiding the fake items. Oh god. Your touchscreen will come in handy here. I can tell which one this one is just because of... It was moving and I could see that. But, middle one. This is the one game where, like, the item blocks actually look very similar. Whereas, like, in Double Dash and I think, Wii, they're, like, bright red. Which are a lot harder to fall for. Oh. I even hit it. I just missed both. The one I wanted and the one I didn't want. Good music, though. They really do need to bring this back, though. I don't need to even say that for you to understand. Probably. Do you understand? Yes or no? Far one. Oh, those ones are displaced weirdly there. Okay. There we go. Alright, that one's fine. Let's see. Drive through all 10 gates. Are they not numbered in any order? You just do them however you want? That could be fun. Yeah, they're not numbered. Alright. Nope. No, we're going back up the fucking mountain. We ain't fucking dead balls here. No, we live balls. We live by and for the balls. What am I doing on this one? Is it this? Yeah. Oh. Hopefully that didn't just ruin my run here. 9 of them, huh? Oh, okay, well that in combination with me off-roading probably ruined the run. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be good. Promise. Probably. That's right. We're making probable promises now. Can't confirm your promises. How many turns are even in this map? Uh-oh. Almost missed that one. Oh, that sucked. Alright, 13, 12. Damn, that was only 1 star? Really? I feel like I did really well on that one. I mean, I didn't do perfect. I would have expected 2, but... Alright. Fine. Best character. No, what the fuck world is this? This is nowhere where King Boo should live. Oh, I remember this one. This one is fucking CBT. He fucking will steal your coins, and then you have to run into him. You have to get fucking 50 coins. Oh god, this one's gonna suck. He with no gem. Fake king. Yep, that's right. This is not Luigi's Mansion 2. Or really any Luigi's Mansion King Boo for that matter. How do you fucking not get hit by him though? Come the fuck back here. Guess like that is how you at least get your coins back, but I unfortunately respawned on a very unfortunate part of the map where there were no coins. What if I jump in the lava? That's one way to avoid him. Just sacrifice yourself. Now he can't even find me. Oh, there he is. No! No, I just wasted the fucking life there. You don't even get like any mushrooms or anything to help you do this a little easier? Like zoom the fuck into him? Alright, if I'm good here... No, I don't. There's not enough coins over here. As far as I'm aware, there's no real way to avoid him. Oh. What if the secret was you have to close your DS? But I can't do that because I'm on Wii U. Where am I going? Oh, are there only exactly 50 coins on the map? Oh god, there might be. Yeah, I think so, actually. Yeah, that could have been a lot better. Oh, that one's gonna be a tough one to hit 1 star. You just have to, like, have an optimal route in mind. And then avoid him, I guess, when he comes in for the swoop. You don't want to fall? Like into the lava, you mean? I mean, that's the only way to, like, avoid him, nabbing your coins. It's too late. Huh? Why did he just stop there? I'll restart this again. So you know what that B that I got for completing the mission stood for, right? Boo! Yeah, that's right. Boo! Boo! Oh, he's already circling me. I wonder, do I have to avoid him on the bottom screen? I'm looking for him. I don't see him. I think he eventually just starts to circle you. Yeah. This seems to be the case. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. I can't really afford to jump in the lava. Oh god. Well, that would have been a run where he didn't steal anything from me. If I didn't miss the coins those 2 times. So just go for the first circle. Then go for the 7th circle of hell. And then he starts to circle you, and then you jump in the lava. And then you come over this way. I missed a coin! Coin? Missed another coin too. Right behind you, right behind you. All right, and then the other coins are just over here. Good, good. That was fast, right? That was 1 star? What the fuck? There must be a way to avoid him then. Like without jumping in the lava, because that must have slowed me down. I don't know how you would do that without... Like, I would assume mushrooms, but there were no item boxes. So, I don't know. Who the fuck is that? Oh, is that King Babam? The best character? He on top of mountain? His power standing. Stand in the power you were. Fuck this game. This fucking doing the default pose. gaming standing. Why? Why? This is the same timing I was doing for everyone else. I am convinced at this point that some of this shit must have different timing depending on who you're playing as or like what you're in. That sucked. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. This fucking chain chomp, as cute as he is, he has no idea what's about to come for him. It's the divine punishment of not so space Jesus. So it would have been nice to keep one of your mushrooms for that flower bed there, which I drove through, which probably means I can no longer get 3-star. Where the fuck is it? Anyways, they're like, whoops, that is not the button I wanted to press. I keep hitting the bottom screen, but nothing is. Oh, I guess you can't look at the bottom screen like in a full map. Alright, well, whatever. We got 3 stars. I was trying to pull up the full map, and I kept touching the bottom screen, but like nothing was changing. Oh, good. Oh, good. We get to stare at them teeth. Oh, already fucked up. Look at that fucking smile. Now that is a face only a platformer could love. I remember that one being really hard as a kid. Probably just because I couldn't wrap my head around the backwards controls. 5 item boxes. Maybe it's really hard to get 3 stars. I may have tried to do that as a kid. I don't fully remember. Oh, why would I use it? I had myself set up perfectly. There was no need for me to do any of what I just did. Trying to do like weird drifts to make things more efficient, but it made it less efficient. No! No! Why are you going to select mission? Alright, this is the one. This is where we get it. Slide in here. Slide into the DMs. Get that Falcon. Alright, never mind, I lied. Sorry, I'm a liar. You can now disregard all my Zelda hot takes, because I don't know how to play this game. This is how you do it, though. You slide in, you grab the mushroom. Fog King! God. I keep like drifting too much, or like I can't come to a complete stop quick enough. Right there. No, no, it wasn't good enough. All right, this one's taking way longer than it has any right to. Just wait. Just wait. Stop trying to save yourself time. Just wait. See, look, you still got your 3 stars. It could have been optimized. It could have been even faster. That is true. But there's no need to go for the trick points. Drive through all 10 numbered gates in order. Okie dokie. How bad could it be? Toad's arms should not be that long. Have you ever seen the image with Toad with like really long legs? There's also a similarly cursed Toad render from Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, but Mario Party, which on the Mario Wiki is just Toads in parentheses with his legs showing. I'm like, ah, put him away! Ugh. That fucking killed the run. That's a 0 star. That's an A or a B. Nope, that's a 1 star. Oh, that's fine enough. The legs image you can handle. Well, what's wrong with Toads having long arms? So what if when he walks, his arms would theoretically be just dragging on the ground? Why is that a problem? Also, what is this? Realistic construction blocking half of the bridge for no goddamn reason. Here's another going through the course backwards level. Take it easy. Alright, this seems fine. Because he don't need stilts. Why not? What would be the problem with Toad on stilts? I fail to see the problem. So what if he gets a little bit cursed? That's his problem, not ours. If he's cursed by, like, the fucking Egyptian gods, then whatever. He can deal with it. What the fuck? I think I just went into the stratosphere. It was like that new Kirby glitch. Well, that would have been the end there if I didn't fuck that up. Oh! I can't be missing no goddamn coins. None of that shit. Okay, I got a different coin than the one I was supposed to get there. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, that could maybe work. Nope. Just Chuck Testa. I wonder what Chuck Testa's up to these days. Oh, stop going into the stratosphere, Yoshi! Is he still running his taxidermy thing? I don't know. Stop bouncing on the ledge. But bouncing is fun! It's so much fucking fun to bounce! You got no idea! Oh! Oh! 1 star! Also, I never opened up my DMs from earlier. What is this?
Bruce, it's been 5 years. You still owe me $16. Fuck off.
Alright. Thanks. Wait, quit. No, I didn't mean to quit there. No, no, no. No! 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 No, I cannot quit yet! Alright, here we go, here we go. This is it. For all 16 marbles, we're going through the course backwards again for some reason. Not that I'm complaining. These hiccups need to fuck the fuck off, though. Toddson, how dare you? I believed in you. You need to stop jumping on me. Also, I'm noticing something. If you look at the front of Luigi's car, the front bumper doesn't have geometry on the player's side. So, like, just the front bumper just is untextured. Oh god. Well, I'll have to restart that. Why is this front bumper like that? It's not like fully modeled. Whoa! Just ran right for that Goomba. He looked at me funny, okay? I recently watched a Lonely Goomba video where he played through a bunch of old Donkey Kong games. But like every version of the original like Donkey Kong like arcade game he played. And it was really interesting. There's a lot of versions of that game. And it's not just the NES and the arcade. There's like a bunch of like I didn't know that there was like a bunch of Atari versions of the game that are like officially licensed. There's like a Game & Watch version of the game, which apparently isn't terrible. It's a really good video. I recommend it. Lonely Goomba. Anyways. It's time for the bomb. Who's for some reason in the desert level, huh? What's he doing here? Uh-oh. He's dropping bomb logs. Wait, did he did that to himself. He dropped on us his own bomb and damaged himself. Well, fuck you. Is that a world record time? Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave level 6 and level 7 to the next time I stream this game. And yeah, Ice Bully's gonna be fucking pain in the ass. Same with Wiggler. I can't wait. But all right. I think that's probably where I'm gonna end for today's stream. All in all, Mario Kart DS is fun. Mario Baseball is not. And, friends. You don't have friends. Oh, here's my times. You can see all that stuff. I like these renders. Alright, well, that's cool and all. Yeah, some more of this next week, I believe. And that might be the last part of this, honestly. Depending on how long I go for. At least it'll be the end of mission mode last time, or next time. I guess it just depends on how much more I want to do after that. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to do multiplayer in the Wii U Virtual Console version of this game. I may be able to find someone who would play it with me on original hardware, which I have the game physically for original hardware, so I could do that. We'll see though, might not. But I wouldn't put it out of the question either. We'll just have to see what I can manage to muster. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry for, once again, just sorry for Mario Baseball being kind of a disappointing stream, especially for myself to not be able to get behind the game, but I guess that just happens sometimes. I try to always be as positive as I can about any game that I'm playing on the stream. I try not to really shit on what I'm playing, because if I know I'm not going to like a game, I just won't play it. So, I try not to really display that, but I guess it do happen sometimes. Regardless, Mario Kart DS is fun, so can't wait to do more. We will be doing, what is tomorrow? Hang on, I wasn't even looking at my screen here. What are we doing tomorrow? Kirby tomorrow. Okay. Might be finishing the base game of Kirby tomorrow. Might be. I'm like right at the end of World 4, and then there's only 6 main worlds, so maybe. It's possible. It's possible. We'll see. We will see. But alright, you guys have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.